A group of students were just hanging out after class when they decided to take a quick group photo together. Nothing unusual, just friends posing for the camera. But later, when one of the students looked back at the photo on his phone, he noticed something that sent chills down his spine. Behind one of the students, a strange face can be seen peeking out. The unsettling figure has long dark hair, but none of the students remember anyone standing back there when the photo was taken. The mysterious face doesn't match anyone in the group, and there was supposedly no one else around at the time. A group of construction workers were taking a break inside the building they were working on. Nothing serious, just lying down, chatting and joking around. One of the workers decided to pull out his phone and record for fun. At first, everything seems completely normal, but then, he turns his camera toward the window. For just a moment, a pale, blurry face can be seen peeking inside. The strange figure seems to be watching the men from outside the building. The workers insist that no one else was around at the time, and that the construction site itself was closed off. They say the figure vanished the second they noticed it. A woman was exploring an old building that many locals claim is haunted. She was recording her walkthrough, documenting the creepy atmosphere and strange sounds inside. Everything seems quiet, until suddenly, something unexpected appears. Out of the top side of the wall, a dark shadowy figure can be seen peeking halfway out, as if emerging directly from the structure itself. The eerie figure lingers just long enough to be caught on camera, before disappearing back into the wall. It's late at night when a man is walking alone down a quiet street. The road is empty, the air still, and the only sound is the crunch of his footsteps. But then, he spots something up ahead. Sitting in the distance is a strange figure. It doesn't move, it doesn't look human, just a dark, unsettling shape crouched in the middle of the road. The man says he froze in place, unsure whether to keep walking or run the other way. But when he looked again, the mysterious figure was gone. In England, a paranormal team known as Amy's Crypt set out to explore an abandoned nunnery that has long been rumored to be haunted. Local legends claim the site is cursed, and that the spirits of nuns still wander the decaying halls.
There is wax. There's also like a marking here, a cross.
Yeah, it's definitely candle wax.
I thought I heard a voice then. Like someone.
Yeah, either a woman or a child going, eh. I thought I heard that too.
You hear that? Hear movement. Bad!
Bad. Well,
I don't know if you just got shit on. Did something happen up here that you're not happy with? Something bad? There is something moving in there. Could be an animal.
I feel like with all that it likely is an animal. Would you call this a mezzanine?
Yeah, maybe.
So we're on the mezzanine. I guess there would have been people singing up here, right? Part of the sermons, people sitting up here. There's a good view of the chapel from up here.
Yeah, this is the best view.
I just heard like a high-pitched noise, like a door swinging on a hinge. Did you hear that?
It sounded, I want to say maybe electronic though? I'm not sure.
I don't know what that was.
At first they recorded loud tapping noises and a strange squealing sound.
That's coming from Daddy.
Okay.
There is, you know,
Are you talking about cells?
down. Got another image. It looks like, I don't know what this is. Holes in a white surface, but I'm not sure what it could be. Oh, my chair just moved.
I heard that. That was loud. Did you move his chair?
I feel like my chair just moved. I do see what looks like a railroad, so I don't know if it's necessarily the cloisters, but it's a long tunnel.
Is that what you're trying to show us, the cloister?
Leave it.
I'm hearing a noise. Please don't be a bird. It seems to be coming from up here.
It really is.
Yep.
The movements and noises continued as they pressed forward to other rooms of the church.
Can the father speak?
After continuing for some time and debriefing one another on what had just occurred, we got ready to move location when we heard an eerie sound echo through the chapel.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Rolling my audio again.
Rolling my video again.
Okay, rolling again.
I just heard music while we were talking.
I heard a woman like, pink light, maybe you can trigger that as well. Maybe you can talk through this device to me as well. You're very quiet, on this at least.
People.
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 Okay.
During one of their ghost communication sessions, they captured loud bangs, and then their spirit device got triggered.
The REM pod's gone very quiet now. Can you tell me what colour light you could see when you were making that device down there buzz before? Thank you for that. Can you tell me the colour? Maybe you'd like to talk to a man. The tripwire light up, but the REM pod went off just as I said that. And did you hear a tap as well?
I actually thought it was a man's voice. To me, it sounded like a man's voice or grunt or something. But yes, I heard it.
See, I perceive that as a tap or like a knock. We'd love to talk to any man that is here. I mean, perhaps it's my own noise, but it was like a...
Here, I thought I'd heard a voice as I was moving, so I insert a replay, but I unfortunately cannot really hear anything distinct in the audio. However, shortly after this, our audio did pick up on something that sounds very much like the voice of a woman. Can you hear anything?
So I'm not sure if it's...
Later they captured an unknown voice after continuous knockings.
Hey.
Thanks for tapping the wall.
Sorry, woman.
Can you do that again?
Jump again.
Can you tell me about your religion?
Another movement was caught as she sat solo in one of the rooms. One night, a family in Mexico was gathered to pay their respects at a funeral. As part of the tradition, they played music on guitar to honor the dead, filling the night with song. One of the family members was recording the gathering, capturing the music and the somber moment. Everything seemed normal, until they reviewed the footage later. Near the trees in the background, a strange white misty figure can be seen moving slowly across the dark night. The ghostly shape drifts behind the trees before vanishing from sight. No one at the funeral noticed anything strange at the time, and the family insists that there was no fog or smoke in the area. Inside a quiet funeral home late at night, the building's CCTV security cameras were recording as usual. Everything appeared completely still. But then something very disturbing was caught on tape. One of the coffins sitting in the room suddenly begins to move on its own. The heavy casket slowly pushes forward across the floor without anyone nearby. The staff insist that the funeral home was completely locked at the time, and no one could have been inside to move it. Arabic urban explorer Abdullah Al-Anbari is well known for venturing into places that most people wouldn't dare to step foot in. On this trip, he decides to investigate a long-abandoned building rumored by locals to be haunted.
سيارتي هناك. بسم الله. سمعتوا؟ في أحد؟ إني سمعت صوت كذا زي الطنين كذا في إذني. أعوذ بالله. هذا حق تلفياش شكله سمان. هو حق ايش الله أعلم. شوف شعر جسمي واقف يا جماعة.
At the beginning, he captured a loud crashing sound despite being alone. Then at one point, his camera caught a glimpse of dark shadowy figure peeking from one of the windows.
أنا يا جماعة ما أحط النور ده عشان لا أحد يشوف من بعيد ويجي فجأة يقعد يجي لين عندي هنا يخرب علي المغامرة، فهمتوا؟ هذا اللي أقصده أنا. بسم الله. إيش ده؟ أنا رافع الكاميرا فوق يا جماعة، ما أدري في شيء. رافع كذا فوق. في أحد؟
Lastly, he caught glimpse of the same dark figure peeking from another window. So did Abdullah capture proof that the abandoned building is truly haunted, or was it just a trick of the shadows playing with his light? Several eerie images of unknown origin recently surfaced online, but in one of the pictures, there's something terrifying. Standing in the shadows, the faint figure of a small child can be seen. The ghostly outline looks pale, with features just clear enough to resemble a young boy or girl staring back at the camera. No one knows who took the photos, or even the exact location of the building, and perhaps the most unsettling part, there are no reports of any children present when the images were taken. Subscribe Top 5 Ghost for more scary content.